Good morning, everyone. This is Sheila Peters, and welcome to my Stretch Body Awareness class. Today, we're going to start with our feet in a parallel position, wider than our hips. I'm going to take our right arm and cross over to the diagonal. And we're just going to take a reach, keeping our hips front, and release, and reach, and release. Good. Two more. Out to that diagonal, release, and out. And release. Let's take that to the other side. Reach and let go. Breathe and let go. And breathe and let go. And breathe and let go. Now we're going to take this with a lift in the heel on the right side as the arm goes across. So we have reach and then press the heel down. Leg stays straight so you get a little more of a stretch and twist. Lift and press that heel down. And lift. Press that heel down, keeping the shoulder down. Lift and press it down. Let's take that to the other side. Reaching to that diagonal, lift the heel on the left side up, and press it down while you continue to reach. And lift. And my shoulders down as we keep this going. Lift, two more, and press down. Good. And lift up. And press down. Now let's take the same thing directly side. So again, our hips are staying front. We're reaching out and let it go. Cross it over, twist, and let it go. Two more. Reach, let it go. Make sure you're breathing out and let it go. Let's take it to the other side. Twist, hips stay front, reach it out and out. Good. And breathe. Let it go. Two more. Cross it over and let it go. And cross it over and let it go. Once more with the foot. So we've got that reach there. We're lifting the heel up. Press the heel down as you continue to reach. So you get a little more of that twist in the spine. Lift up. Use your breath. Exhale as you do. Heel down. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching arm away from the heel. And that's one. Lift up, inhale, exhale, and press it down. Good. Let's come to the other side. So here we go. We set it up with that reach, and we lift the heel up off the mat, and press it down as you continue to reach. Breathing up, and press down, crossing over. Remember the shoulders down. Two more. Lift, and cross it. Good. Once more. Lift, and cross. Okay, let's bring our arms up and just take a nice bent knee with arms swinging. And bend, and bend, and up, and bend, and up. Going into the bent knee position, we're just going to fold over from the hips. So we're going into a flat back, and straight up, still in your bent knee position. Hand flat over, reaching head towards the front of the room, hips to the back of the room, and lift. Two more. Going flat over. And lift up. Excellent. And flat over. And come up. Coming up right. Let's return to this crossed position on the diagonal. So we have a reach out, and then we're going to bend the knee and go into that reach. Continue into that reach. The knee goes out over the toe. Lift it up. Reach. Keep that reach and bend the knee down. And out, bend the knee, feel that reach. Good. And come up and bend the knee and feel that reach. Good. Gives you a little bit more. Let's take it to the other side. So we've got the reach, and we're going to bend the knee and reach. Keep that reach and bend the knee. And lift. Two more. Really feel that opposite pole of the leg going down towards the earth and the hands reaching to that diagonal. And lift and bend. Feeling that twist and reach. Let's go directly to the side. So we have the reach, bend the knee, feel that reach going out, and stretch it forward. Try to maintain the arm where it is as you bend the knee as best you can. And straighten. Two more. Bend. Good. And lift. And bend. Reach. And up. Last side. We start with that reach. Bend the knees. and stretch. Good. And we are trying to maintain still hips front, upper body is twisting. And out to the side, shoulders down, bend. Good. And stretch. And bend. And stretch. Let's open the arms up. Go back into our bent knee position with that little swing with the arms. Bend and up. Good. Bend and lift. One more. Bend and up. This time we're going to go flat back slowly with the legs straight and keeping the head towards the front of the room and hips towards the back. Increasing a little bit of stretch in that hamstring and come upright. Shoulders are down. 3 more. Bending over flat and come upright. And breathe over and come upright. Last one. And breathe over. Good. And come upright. Let's turn the legs out so we have a fairly wide position here. And let's take some bent knees. This time we're reaching the arms out as the knees go out and up. Cross them over. Bend, stretch, out. And come upright. So we're engaging the inside thighs here. Reach out. Good. Lift up. Last one. Bend out, feel that nice stretch. And lift up. This time we're going to bend the right knee and reach the arm out. And we're going to take little pulses. So from here, similar to what we were doing, but in a rotated position. Reach and up. Reach and up. 2 more. Breathe and up. And breathe. And up. Let's come up and reverse the position. Hand comes over. Arm goes to the diagonal. Chest is open. And reach. And up. And reach. Good. And up. And reach. And up. And reach. And up. Good. Coming up and over. And let's take that once more. This time we will straighten the leg. I know I did a little preview on the other side. So from here. Bend, reach. Now, as you straighten, you're pushing the hips up and straighten the leg as the arm goes out. And bend, breathe in. And straighten the leg and feel that side. Stretch. And bend. Inhale. Exhale. And stretch. Excellent. And bend. Inhale. Exhale. And stretch. Let's come all the way up to the other side. Here we go. We have the bent knee. Opening and breathe in. And stretch and feel that long line. Good. Bend. Inhale. Exhale. And stretch. 2 more. Bend. See if you can go a little farther over. Push the hips out and straighten. Good. And bend. Inhale. Exhale. And straight. Lifting the arms up and out. We're going to wrap. So we're wrapping from one direction to the other, just to stabilize and integrate the stretching that we did. And we have 1 more in each direction. Good. Reaching the arms out. Let's reach to the side with the rib cage. Out. Reach. And out. Now we are trying to maintain the shoulders more or less in one level, but because we're reaching so far out, let's do it once more in each direction. Out and out. You're going to find that your shoulders do move. Let's work with the arms a little bit. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4 down, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going up. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat. Bend knees and down. 2. Keep the backs straight. Knees go out. 6, 7, 8 to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Front. Up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming up right. Fist, and let's bring the arms down and up and down and up. Bring them down. Feel like you're really pushing through thick air. And 4 more. Press it down and up and down and lift. Breathe down and up and down. Let's bend the knees, repeat, and down. So now our legs are getting a little bit of work as we work these arms. Lift and down and up and down. 4 more. Keep breathing. Down and up and down and lift and down and up and down and up. Coming back right. Let's come to a parallel position. Bring the arms forward and swing them back as far as you can and front and back and front and then back and front. Focusing on arms lengthening, so you're squeezing the shoulder blades and reaching forward. And squeeze and forward. 2 more. To the back and front and back. Same thing, bent knees and back and front and back. We're just trying to get the arms warmed up, a little strengthened in fairly easy ways. And we have 4 more. Back and lift and back while still using our bodies, our lower bodies, with the bent knees. Good. And back and up. We're going to tilt back and front. Still bent knees and front and back and front, back. 4 more. Keep that long and lift and back and up. Reach back and front and back and front. Coming to the back part, fingers open, and we're going to pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straighten the legs. 2, 3. Keep the backs long. 5, 6, 7. Bend again. 1, 2, 3. Backs are long. And the abs engaged. 7, 8. Straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming back down to a bent knee. Bring the hands forward, and we're going to reach them up and down. And lift and down. Try to think of this as your angel wings coming out. So you get a little action, opening up right by the shoulder and the collarbone. 4 more. Lift and down. You might start sweating. Lift and down. Reach it up and down and lift and down. Coming up right. Let's go back to our opening positions with the pulses, arms out, legs straight. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat. Bend knees and 1, 2, 3. Reach the hands off. 5. Shoulders down. 7, 8. Forward. 1. Backs are straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straighten. 4s and front. 2, 3, 4 and down. 2, 3, 4 and back. 2, 3, 4 and up. 2. Bend those knees and front. 2, 3, 4, down. 2, 3, 4 and back. 2, 3, 4 and up. 2, 3, 4. Coming up right and release. Let's take shoulders forward. Lift, back, down, forward. Lift, back, and down. Going front. Lift, back, down, and front. Lift, back. Let's reverse it. Going to the back. Lift it up. Front, down, back. Lift, front, down. 2 more. Breathe it up. And down, and back. And lift, and front, and down. Excellent. Let's heel toe the legs in. Shake those hips out a little bit. And take a little bit of hip work here. So our knees are bent. We're going to go into a forced arch. The heel is lifted on the right side, and we're lifting up and down, and lift, and down. Lift it up, down, lift. You have 4 more. Notice what it's doing to the lower back. Lift, and down, 2 more, down, lift, change sides, and lift, and down, and push it up, down, good, lift, and down, up, 4 more, up, breathing, lift, and down, up, and down, and lift, and down. We're gonna go into a diagonal face position, so we've opened up this right leg some, knees are bent, and we're gonna go up, and back, and up, and back. Both knees are bent, down, up, 4 more, lift, down, up, down, 2 more, down, up, and down, and shift, change. So this leg is open, and lift, and down, up, and down. So you're going to feel maybe a stretch in the front of the hip flexor here, and also in the glutes. 3 more, and down, and up, and down, and lift, and down. Good, come to neutral position. Let's start to swing around in a circle. We've got our knees bent. Knees are going to stay over the toes, but you're working through almost all of those positions we just did, plus some, as we are taking isolations, circling. And we have 2 more circles, push around, really enjoy this stretch out here. Good, and we have 1 more going to the right circle. Excellent. And let's reverse it immediately and take 4 to the left, circling around. Trying to really stretch out any places that feel a little tight. Good, around. Excellent, 2 more, circling around. Good, and 1 more, circling and around. Good. We're going to bring our legs a little bit closer underneath our hips, and we're going to bend the knees and once again go into that forced arch position. And we're just going to rotate the foot and the knee out and then bring it in. We do similar exercises to this action, usually sitting on the floor, but we can do this standing too. Just making sure that the knee lines up with the toes. Open it out and close it up. And open it out and close it up. We're going to reverse to the other side. So make sure you put this leg back into a parallel position, lift up, and now we're going to rotate and out. Good. And coming in and out. Repeat. Going in and out. So you're really isolating this hip here. In and out. Let's come back to your parallel position. Repeat it once more to the right. So knees are still bent, backs are straight. Let's start in and out. Good. And in and out. So you're swiveling on the ball of your foot. In and out. Making sure the knee is always lined up with those toes. In and out. Coming out. And we'll take it to the last side for a start. Coming in, really trying to feel that in motion, and out. Good, and in, and out. We're let it come in, and out, and in, and out. Good, coming back to your parallel position, straighten up, and let's just shimmy out through those hips a little bit. Knees are slightly bent. Now we're going to go back into a forced arch position on the side and take little circles just with that right hip. 1 and around 2. And again, you're going to find that that lower back is getting some action too. And here we go with the 4th one. Let's take 4 more. Circle 5, around 6, good, and around 7, and around 8. Good. Let's switch for starch. We're still in a parallel position, circling that left hip around front and around to the back. So the focus is in this little left circle here. We've got 3. Breathing. Knees are slightly bent. 4. Keep going. 5. Around. It should feel kind of like a massage. 6. Around 7. And around 8. Good. We're going to come back to the original position. Both knees are bent, and we're going to do the backward circle. Same thing, but going in the opposite direction. Around, breathing. Good. We've got 3. Around 4. 4 more. Circling it all the way around, keeping that heel lifted. And 6. Good. Around 7. And 8. Hopefully you're getting a bigger circle and you feel like you're stretching out more in that hip. To the left, back around. 1. And 2. So we're really loosening up in the hips. And 3. Good. All the way around. Make sure that you're not skimping as you come around to the front, diagonal on the front. 4 more, back around. Breathing. And 6. Good. And 7. And 8. Excellent. Okay, good. Let's shift the focus once again, and let's get into that lower back. And we're going to take those contractions. We've done them before, so it's like somebody punches you in the stomach. Knees are bent, feet are parallel. Using your hands, you're pushing out with the hands as you push that lower back to the back of the room. Good. Keeping the knees bent, bring the elbows in and down. Press the hips in the opposite direction. Belly comes forward. Push your back. Breathe. Inhale as you come to that arc. Again, exhale. Breathe. Pushing the lower back to the back of the room. And coming in. Breathing in. Last time. Exhale. Push. And inhale. Good. Let's stand up and let's see if we can do the same thing with straight legs. It's going to be a little different position, but you're still working that lower back, engaging the abdominals, pushing your hands back, and now you're tilting. You won't have as much of a range of motion through that lower back, but you'll be able to maybe isolate it in a different way. And your arc, your breathing, really exercising the spine in that lower back. Contract, abdominals are engaged, and then release. And let's take that once more. Contract, yeah, all the way out. And release. Good. Let's come back to a neutral position, bend your knees, and we're going to give your back a little bit more easy way to get into that curved position because your back is straight here, your knees are bent. Bracing the hands against the knees, and we're going to curve up through that back. The head is going to drop as that lower back goes up to the ceiling, towards the ceiling. Breathe through, push the hips, make the back go down towards the floor, head comes up, shoulders down, elbows are bent there. Again, so this is your more traditional cat and cow. And here we are in cat, and breathe and arch through into your cow, making that lower back do the work, rolling up. Here we go, into that cat. Everything else reflects what's happening in that back. Push through and arch. Good. And again, one more time. Roll up through that lower back. Good. And push through. Excellent. Let's continue that arc down. Knees are bent. We're going to hang from the hips. Your chest is more or less resting on your thighs. Heads are dropped. Let's pretend that there's a pendulum at the top of our head, and we're going to circle that head and that pendulum around towards one direction, your choice. Elbows are bent. Just letting that head be very heavy and relaxing through that neck a little bit. And then come to the end of that circle and go in the opposite direction. So you feel like you've got a weight at the top of your head dropping towards the floor, and allows you to really make this circular motion. Good, come to the end of that. From here, hands are down, let's straighten the legs up gently, dropping down, feeling the crease in the front of the hips. Hips go up. Just lengthening through the hamstrings, feeling the length of the spine. And then bend, inhale, knees bend. Exhale, straighten the legs. This time might feel a little bit better. You're trying to reach the hips up and down. Has that weight of the pendulum dropping that head down. And repeat, bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, push the hips up. Good, heads are down. Bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, and push the hips up, head is down. From here, if you need to bend your knees, that's fine. If you can maintain a straighter leg, that's even better. So from here, we're going to grab our elbows with our hands, drop our heads through. It's like we've created a picture frame. And just adding the weight of the hands should give you a little bit more stretch here in the hamstrings. Let's go back into our plies and straightens. So here we go. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, aim the picture frame down towards the floor as the hips come up. Good. If any time you need to squat down to get the blood from rushing into the opposite direction, you certainly can. And then come back to this and straighten up. Heads go down. Good. 2 more. Breathe, bend, inhale. Now with the added weight of your elbows, you may feel that you can get a little bit more stretch in the legs as you straighten. And last time, bend, inhale. Exhale. And stretch. Good. Feel that long line in the spine. From here, hands come down, bend the knees. Let's roll up through the spine, engaging the abdominals so we pass through that cat position and come all the way up. Let's reach the arms up. Hands, we're going to flex, bend the knees, stick that butt out a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch through the hands, straighten the spine, push through the feet, and feel the length through the front of your body and maybe your back of your body. Good, let's take that again. Bend, shoulders are down, hands are flexed. Inhale. Exhale, drive up. Feel that long, long line. Good. Again, bend, inhale. Exhale, and stretch. Last time. Bend, inhale. Exhale, and stretch. Lengthen down and up. Good. Open arms. I'm going to turn to the other side just so we have a little change of direction. So we're going to go back into that contraction that we had done before. So our knees are bent, still lower back work here. Hands flexed. And exhale, feel that lower back reach to the back. Now the second set through, you may find that you get more mobility through that spine. And here we go. Exhale. Reaching out with that lower back. Good. Abdominals are engaged when you reach the back to the back wall. And engage the abdominals. Exhale, stretch that lower back. Good. And release. And let's take that once more. Exhale, push through that lower back. And release. And let's straighten up, get the spine straight. And we're going to do this once more with those straight legs. We did this before. So pressing that lower back, engaging the abdominals. It's not a huge movement, or not as big a movement as it was with our knees bent. And contract, reach out, pressing out through those hands and that lower back. And release into that arch. So here we go. We're making a push back that lower back. And release. And once more. Push back through that lower back. Good. And release. Excellent. Okay, coming back to face the front of the room, and let's go into a very, very wide position. And we're just going to push the hips over to the side, so we start to engage and stretch out the inside thigh there. And push and shift. And repeat. Push and shift. Good, maybe you get a little farther over. Surprise yourself. And push over. Good. 2 more sets. Pushing over, excellent, and up, and push over, keeping the body flat, and let's have one more time in each direction, so you're really pushing that hip out. We're going to do a little variation in a moment, really stretching that inside thigh out. Hip goes out, and feel that stretch. Good, coming up right, here's our variation. Hip tilts out. And we're going to bend the knee, put the knee out over the toe, and you'll find that you get an increased stretch there. And straighten up. We're still on that diagonal line. And bend, increasing the inside thigh stretch on the left leg, and push up. Making sure that the knee goes out over the toe on the right side. Good. And lift. And we have one more. And press out. Good, and lift. Let's come to a neutral position, shift it over to the other side. Get that original first tilt, and then we're bending, knee out of the toe, so you increase the stretch on the inside of the right leg now, and straighten up, maintain that tilted position, and press, bend, way out there, and straighten up. Good, 2 more. Press and bend. Breathing, and straighten. Excellent. 1 more time. And bend, and press, and straighten. Good. Coming up right. Let's go back into a wide leg bent knee position. So our legs are a little wider than they were before. This time, let's cross the arms, reach out, slide the hands out along the thighs, into the knees, back stay straight, and coming back up again. We have 4 of these. Reaching out, press, slide. Keep that back upright and lift. So we're really adding to the inside thigh stretch here. 2 more, stretch, bend, reach. Feel those knees going out over the toes, and lift. And let's take 1 more. Press, slide, and reach. Good. And coming upright. And we're going to go back into that position and hold it for a while. So if you need to take a break for a second, go for it, and then come back into it. So here we are, back to straight. We're going to lean forward slightly here. We're bracing our hands against our knees there. And we're going to slide the hips forward as we press the hands against the knees back. So we're increasing the stretch in the inside thighs there. You should be feeling it. And then release back. And again, press forward. So my upper torso has tilted forward so that I can accommodate this position. Slightly, not super, and back. And 2 more. At any time, if you need to take a rest, please do. This could be quite intense if you haven't been working these muscles. And release. And let's come forward 1 more time. Press forward, feeling that nice stretch. Good. And back. Let's drop the hands down, straighten the legs up. So now we're in a straight position, but in a rotate position, wide position. Hips go up, heads go down. Hands are helping you here. Bend the knees out, opening the thighs. Breathing, inhale, exhale, and straighten. Heads are dropped. Repeat, bend, inhale. Exhale, and push up. Let those heads hang. Remember the pendulum at the top of the head. 2 more, bend, inhale. And stretch the legs up. Breathe. And last time, bend, inhale. Exhale, and straighten. Now keeping the legs straight, we're going to walk our hands over to that right leg. Putting 1 hand on the front and 1 on the back. Trying to maintain this hip rotated out. So from here, let's just hang here. Take a couple deep breaths, allowing the upper body to get longer and help with the stretch on the right leg. Deep breath in. As you exhale, try to let the body drop more over to that right leg. Elbows are bent, shoulders are loose. Deep breath in. Exhale. Shake that head out. Shake where it feels like maybe you're holding some tension. 2 more. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. And last one, deep breath in. And exhale and release. Shaking that head out, good. Now gently walk the hands around to the other side, remembering that you won't be as far over this left leg as you were with the right at the end of your exercise. So be kind to yourself. Shake that head out, make sure the shoulders are loose. Feel the lengthening that's happening through the left leg. And let's take our breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale. Try to lengthen through the upper body so you're draping the torso over the leg, holding from the hips. Deep breath in. Exhale. You could use a little noise to help you relax and release any holds or tension or blocks you have. Again, deep breath in. Exhale. And last time, deep breath in and exhale. Good. Letting everything fold and drop. Let's walk to the center. And then from here, bend the knees. Let's put our hands back on our knees and roll up through the spine. Let's take just a short break by heel toning in. We're going to go back into that open position, but just shake it out. Okay, here we go. Back to that wide position. If you need a little wider than you were before, allow yourself to go into that even wider position. So we're going to take our hands back up. We're going to slide the hands down, keeping the back straight. We're going up, down, and out with our hands to those knees. And you may find that you really do have a different position. You're a little bit more open here. We're going to be gripping the legs, okay? I don't want you to clench, but I want to give you a nice hold there, or you can have your hands on the inside of your knees like we were before. And we're going to tilt the body a little bit forward as we press the right shoulder and twist the torso, using the hand against the knee to get a nice twist there. Now we're staying in this bent knee position as we shift to the other side. So your inside thighs and legs are going to get a workout too. But we're focusing on twisting that upper body. Kind of returning to that twist we did at the beginning of class. So the right shoulder coming forward as we twist the spine and torso and head to the left, reverse it, and twist. Now you can get very fatigued doing this, nice and slow. So if you need to take a break, you can, but if you're able to build up to continuing on, that would be great. Press, twist, left shoulder coming forward and pressing. We're going to do one more in each direction. And then here we go, twist and stretch. Good, all the way. You may find that you can get a nice good twist in that spine this last time. Press and twist, pushing that left shoulder forward, pushing against the knee. Good. Neutral position. Hands down again, straighten the legs. You're probably really happy to straighten the legs. Let's heel tone as we have our bodies down, coming to a position where our legs are really in a tight parallel position to drop the head down. Bend the knees, so we're going to take some plies and straightens in this tight position, pushing up, head down. You can use your hands to press against the floor. If your hands are not on the floor and you're right here on your body somewhere, you can press with the hand to push the hips up. And again, bend, head down. Inhale, remember that pendulum that's heavy at the top of your head. You're trying to keep that head down. Good, two more. Bend, inhale. Exhale, and straighten. And last time, bend, inhale. Exhale, and straighten. Good. All right, somehow, gracefully get yourself down to the floor. And let's bring our legs forward. And let's just do a little bit of work on our feet. So we're going to flex our feet up, push through the ball of the foot and point. We're going to pull the toes up so we're on the ball of the feet and flex. Backs are straight. Ball, toe, toes, up. Ball, toes, toes, lift. Balls of the feet, toes, toes, lift. Balls of the feet, toes, toes, and lift. Good. Shake those feet out a little bit. We're going to brace ourselves up with a straight back. Divine flesh is outside of the derriere. And you've got, so this is your left leg, you're bracing it up. And we're going to just lift the right leg up. You can hold it however you want to. And we're going to take circles with that right foot. Shoulders are down, circling around. And 2. We're going to take 8 of them. And 3. Really feeling into the stretch in the ankles. 4. 4 more. We've got 5. Good. And 6. Excellent. And 7. And 8. Again, shake that foot out. Let's place that foot down and lift the other one up. Back still stays straight, so you're really keeping that spine straight. Circling 1 with the left foot, 2, good, 3, and 4. Keep going, 5, and 6. Really feeling into that ankle. 7 and 8. Good. Put the foot down. We're going to take the right one up again. We're going to reverse that circle. So we did outside circles. Now we're doing inside circles here. Shoulders are down, backs are straight. 2 and 3. Good. 4. Keep going. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Foot down. Other side. Back straight. Circling inside. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. 4 and 5. Keep going. 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Let the legs come out. Let's go into a little bit wider position. Make sure that the divine flushes out from underneath and your backs are straight. Let's flex the feet. We're going to rotate them in so your toes may touch. And then rotate out at the hip. And again, in and out. Really working from the hip. In. So the leg is reflecting, the feet are reflecting what's happening really in the hip joint. Rotate in and out. Good. Beat the thighs out. Let's turn to the side. And we're going to have straight legs, feet are pointed, arms out. We're going to roll down through our lower back. Just a little bit. And now as we come back up, we're going to reach the arms upright. Back comes to a straight position. We're not going into an arch, we're just going into this curve. Feet are pointed, they can be touching. We're engaging the abdominals here. And shoulders are down. Reach, breathe, engage. And come upright. And coming down into that curved back, our familiar position. And lift up. Let's take it a little faster. So we're going to go curve into that curved back, coming up straight. And curve into that back. And push up straight. And curve, breathe. And straight up. And we're trying to really activate the abdominals. And come up. Let's go back into that curve here. And we're going to come into a bent arm position like we did before when we were hanging over and we're just twisting to the right. In that curve and center. So now we're activating the oblique abdominal muscles. Reach to one side and center, shoulders down to the other side. Keeping the toes glued together there. Twist. And center in that curve. If you need to take a break, you know what to do. And center once more. Over to your first side and center. And to the left, other side and center. Let's take that curved position and go back into the straight body position with the arms coming overhead straight. So it's a little different. And curve back down into your contraction there, abdominals engaged. Lift straight. Breathing. Reach. Feet are still glued together. Up and come down. And let's do 2 more of those. And come down. Feel that contraction. Feel the abdominals engaged. Legs are long. And lift. Good. And come down. And up. We're going to go back into this position and take the twist involving the obliques once more, but we're going to take it a little faster. So we're twisting 1, twist 2, and over, and twist. Keep that curve in the back, engaging the abdominals, twist. This is the 4th set. We're going to do 4 more, and 1, and 2, good, keep breathing, and 3, excellent. And 4. Good. Come to your central position, come upright, and relax the arms down. Let's open the legs a little bit, flex the feet, press them out through the heels. We're going to roll all the way down through that body. You may be having some parts of your body shake a little bit after doing that abdominal work. And then release. Good. Bringing in the front leg, knee to the chest. Bottom leg is straight. Feeling a long line on that leg that's got the long leg there. Keep pushing out through that hip to the toes. And this one you're bringing into the chest. And let's very gently grab hold of some part of the leg and lengthen it up. Feeling the hamstring again work out there. Nice long line. But you still have this bottom leg nice and straight. Again, bend in, breathing, inhale. Feeling the lower back, getting a nice little curve there too as you bring this knee in. Exhale, reach and lengthen. 2 more. Bend the knee in. Exhale and reach. See if you can get a little bit farther away, extending the range of motion. And last time, bend, inhale. And exhale and reach. Okay, from here, taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, gently go through the toes and into that flex position. So your heels are reaching away. Let's go through the balls of the feet and then toes. Toes up and flex on both feet. You notice my bottom leg is still working too. The foot is working. Push through balls and toe. Toes and flex. Reaching heels out, away from each other. Last one, here we go. Balls of the feet, toes, toes, and flex. Good. Let the arms come down and you're going to press out through heels as you lower this front leg, trying to engage the abdominals as you get closer to the floor. Good. And release. Excellent. Let's just let everything go. Rock the hips side to side. And beat the thighs on the floor. From here, point the feet. Let's use the back leg. The leg comes into the chest. Again, reach out through the hip, out through the toe on the long leg along the floor, and hugging this knee of the bent knee into your chest. Feeling that little curve that happens in your lower back. From here, feet are pointed, grabbing a hold of some part of the leg, extend the leg to your position. Wherever that may be, feeling the stretch in the hamstring. Breathing. Again, bend the knee in, hug it, and exhale and reach. Try to let the shoulders relax as much as you can. Elbows are bent. You might feel the legs shaking a little bit. Bend the knees in, feet are still pointed. Really feeling that nice hug. Exhale and stretch. You may find that this time you can get a little farther over. And last time, bend in. Bottom leg stays straight. Exhale and lengthen through that leg. Okay, wherever you are, if the knees are bent, that's fine. Deep breath in. Exhale, flex through the heels. You are aiming towards straight legs, but we all need to go where we can without hurting ourselves. And now let's do that work through the feet. So we're pushing through the balls of the feet and then toes. Toes come up and flex out through the heels. We're still breathing. Again, balls of the feet and toes. Toes come up and then we press out through the heels. 2 more sets. Balls of the feet and toes. Toes come up and flex. Last time. Balls of the feet and toes. Good. Toes come up and flex. Reach the arms out. We're going to now still be pressing out through the heels, engaging the abdominals. At some point, as you slowly lower that leg down, pressing out through the heel, all the way down. Good. And then when you've gotten to the floor, relax. Let's once again rock the hips side to side. Let's move our heads side to side too. So we have, if we've been holding any tension in our necks, we can now let go of that. Good. And then let's do the foot drum where our feet are going forward and back and allowing your whole body to get a bit of a rock there. Front and back. Good. Okay, let's roll to our side with our knees bent, arm goes over our head, and then just push up. Excellent. Let's come into a position where we're sitting with our feet together and our back straight. Gently let those legs open up. We want the divine flesh out from underneath, and I'm not trying to pull my heels in towards my torso. I'm trying to make it so that my back is straight and I can really let my legs rest out to the side. So we're going to twist our bodies, opposite hand, so left hand is going onto the right ankle. We're going to reach the arm up, and from here, breathing in, we're going to put the heel of the hand into the crook of the hip there, and then just gradually slide the heel of the palm there all the way out. So we're opening up the inside thigh and the hip area. Let's take that again, keeping the back straight. Breathe in, press, and slide. Shoulders are down, elbows are bent. Pushing it out, and you can feel the thigh sort of slowly ease out there. And let's take that again, breathe in. Exhale, press the heel of the hand, sliding it out. Long line there, good. And last time, breathe up, inhale, exhale, and press out. Good. Already this side will feel like it's lower than the other side, and maybe there's a little more ease in the joint there. Let's bring the legs up, straighten the legs out, flex the feet, sitting up tall, push through the balls of the feet, come back up, and open the legs, and then take it to the other side. Again, check that you are not slumping, and one of the ways that you can prevent that slump is by getting the divine flesh out from underneath your derriere. Switching, right hand against the left ankle, twisting the upper body, reach the arm up, inhale, exhale, crook of the hip there, and slide out. Basically, by this slide, you're kind of telling the muscles to relax. So you're talking to your muscles through your hand. And lift up, inhale, exhale, press and push. Ask the thigh to open up, the hip to relax, so you get a more open position here. And two more. Keep the back straight, lift up, inhale, exhale, press and pushing out through that thigh, all the way out. Good. We have one more. Lift up, inhale, exhale, press and push out. Long, long, long line through the muscles. That's what we're trying to create. Good. And release, come to the center. Sitting up tall, just notice how much farther out and how much more ease these thighs feel in this bent knee position from when you started. Let's come back up again and straighten the legs out. We're going to go into your open position. So we're going to reach the legs out, taking advantage of those stretches that we've done in the inside thigh and through the hip joint. Again, you know what to do here. Feet are pointed. Let's rock through those hips. And you should feel quite a bit of looseness in there compared to what you might normally feel, because we've actually been doing quite a bit of work, both standing and just now on those hip area. Okay, and let's flex the feet and repeat that. Once again, pushing through the hips. Rocking is a motion that helps to calm your body, so you can rock in many different ways. And then once again, come to the pointed position. Let's take that twist that we had initiated when our knees were bent, and we're going to drop the head down and slide out. Going as far as we can, elbows bend, maybe you can get all the way down with the elbows. If not, take it where you can. Your back is not having to be super straight like this, but you also don't want to be collapsed down. We want to have a little bit of a upright position here. And we're going to feel the stretch, keeping that hip down. What happens in the inside thighs? What happens in the side body on the left side there and the back area? Now we're going to take the back hand, place it on the leg, and then keeping this arm in an elbow bent position, we're going to open out to the side. So we're lifting our elbow up to the ceiling. Feel that side stretch. Now it's moving more to the side as opposed to the back, and we're going to come back down and lay the elbow down, dropping head. Repeat that. Elbow lifts, comes up to the ceiling, keeping the back nice and twisted there, up to the ceiling, and drop down. Good. Breathe. I'm going to take 2 more. Each time you may find that you get a little range of motion increase. Lift. Good. And come down. Obviously, you're stretching the legs. Drop the head down. Maybe you can get the body farther over to the floor. Last time. And lift up and reach. Good. And come down and release. Let's just hang here for a moment. You can drop the hand that was on the leg behind. And keeping both hips on the floor, let's flex out through the heel. Feeling the heels reach away so you get a little more leg stretch here. And then point the feet. Good. Let's walk ourselves up, rolling through the spine there. And come up right in that and get in the way. Let's twist to the other side, backs are straight. And we're sliding down. Remember, we're not really doing a super duper curve down, and we're not trying to keep a flat back. We're just trying to get over and feel a nice crease in that hip flexor there. And when you get to your position that feels like your range of motion endpoint, for at least for now, just hang there and feel the opposite hip pressing down, and notice where you're feeling the stretch. You probably are feeling this on the back side body right here, as well as the legs. Breathing, trying to relax into this stretch. Okay, from here, we're taking the back hand, putting it on the leg, wherever it may be, keeping this front elbow in a bent position. We're gonna open the elbow out and twist. Now, this first time, you won't feel super happy. It'll be like, wow, what are you trying to make me do? And then come back down, elbow down, and relax. Let the elbow drop and hang. And breathe, lifting up. The second time should feel better. That elbow's going up to the ceiling, keeping the body as flat towards the front as you can, and then coming back down. Letting everything drape. 2 more sets. Breathing in. As you exhale, you're going to lift that elbow up, keeping the opposite hip on the floor, opening up through that body, torso. Good. And come down and release. And last side, breathing in and then exhale as you lift. Reach it. Good. And then exhale and drop. You should be a little farther over. It should feel a little more ease there. Hand is on the leg, drops down, and just allow the body to drape over this leg. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's take 1 more flex through the feet. Deep breath in. Exhale. Press out through the heels. Really feel the heels reaching away, which will help you to lower your body a little bit closer down towards the floor, over that leg, or in front of that leg. Point the feet, and then use your hands to help roll you upright. Good. And coming to the neutral position. Excellent. Let's put our hands on our lower legs, a little bit farther down from our knees there, and we're going to flex out. And we're going to repeat that sort of shoulder twist that we did when our knees were bent. So we're going to press through that right shoulder, and you're going to get a twist through the body. And it may curve parts of your body, your spine, that's fine. And come up, and let's twist and reach the opposite shoulder. So the left shoulder forward as our heels are reaching out. And twist. Let's take that once more in each direction. Twist and press. Good. And coming up, and press that left shoulder forward as you brace against the legs, twist, and your back gets sort of curved twist there. Good. Inside thighs might get a little more of a stretch too. And coming to the neutral position, get your spine straight, and then bring your legs closer to you. Let's end class by lifting up and forward. So again, make sure your back is straight, arms up, feet point, lift up out of the hips. Now this time we're going to fold over and try and maintain a flat back. Reaching out towards the diagonal with the arms there. As our legs are staying as straight as they can, feet pointed. Good. And we're gently going to flex our feet up. So keeping that flat back on the diagonal position. Breathe in. As you exhale, flex out through the heels. And now your reach is through the arms, through the back, and then through the legs and out through the heels. So you lengthen out in that hamstring there. Good. Point the feet, and now allow the body to drape all the way down. Heads are loose. Hands drop down, heads drop down. Remember that you can think of a pendulum coming from the top of your head so you can really drop it down. Feel the fold in the hip flexors there in the front. Breathe in. Exhale. Allow the body to drop a little farther over. Again, breathe in. Exhale. As you exhale, maybe your hands can inch forward a little bit more to lengthen out that spine, lengthen out the legs. 2 more sets. Breath in. Exhale, reaching hands forward if that is allowed by your body as you exhale. And last one, deep breath in. Exhale and lengthen. Reach the arms out, coming up using your abdominals, good, and release. Excellent. Folding your legs in any position you'd like to, keeping that back nice and straight. Let's just drop the heads down. Feel the chin going to the chest. You're opening up the back of your spine. It should feel pretty loose after what we've done. And then gently lifting up, chin to the ceiling. Let's open our mouth and then close the bottom jaw up to the top. So we're getting a stretch in the front of the neck there. Shoulders stay down. Good. Let's take that once more. Open. And exhale and close. Really lengthening up. So your chin is straight up to the ceiling. Your tailbone is still down. And allowing the length to happen through this part of your body. Let's take that once more. Deep breath in. And close the jaw as you exhale. Good. Gently come to an upright position. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's breathe out the arms, lift up, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands into your heart chakra. Feel that spine nice and long. I hope you enjoyed today's class, and we will meet again. Take care.